For you to
Wait, you're streaming now?
yeah, stream should. I mean, unless you guys aren't ready for the session, will last 1 to 2 hours at most. Hopefully.
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, sure. Why not? I never
Okay.
got my voice mod, whatever.
Going to move players where I want them for the starting scenarios. I'm going. You can be anywhere you want, Marlon. Called over. You don't want to.
Where'd I go?
In the top right
Oh,
corner.
okay.
Log into my Twitch account. One more.
He's logging into his account to watch the stream. No metagaming. Putting you out to sea.
Ew, mute that. I hate my voice. What? Where's he flying off to?
I'm putting you out to sea.
He's coming in. Oh yeah, hell yeah. He's coming in from like a refugee boat or something.
No, it's up to you. I'm just putting you wherever you. Because I don't know where you want.
I have no idea where I want to start either.
You want to just start at the local tavern? Getting a pint?
Yeah, that works.
Which one of you two would like to go first in terms of?
Not me. I'm BB.
I guess that just leaves you, Masq. I will be interested in introducing you.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, sure. I'll start.
I didn't write a script for this. Normally, I do have an opening script. I don't have a script.
Is it because Udo isn't here?
No, it's because I wanted to do a session like really short notice. Because we planned this on Friday.
This upcoming Friday?
We planned this on Friday, like 2 days ago.
Oh.
I quickly threw together this map. We did character creation at the same day. I did this map in like a day. I have a second map, also ready within like a day.
Nice.
Damn.
Honestly,
I like the productivity.
Honestly, I should be. Ooh, that's. It's just it says Masq character. I should be honestly paid for this. Hint. Never mind.
Okay.
Dude, I can't wait for Faldo to become a beloved character. But
No, it's not gonna happen.
it happened. It happened.
Why the heck would I be fucking beloved? No.
Can't wait for one of these other characters. I can't wait for one of these other characters to grasp like fucking unshakable bond with you.
No, it's not gonna happen.
But that an audio Firefox audio out application audio. Firefox.
Is my microphone alright? Because I'm watching the stream and I might.
Sounds hard to me.
Okay, it's not laggy or anything. Because I'm watching the stream right now.
Nah, sounds okay to me. How about you, bro?
All right.
I'm fine.
All right.
They're not capturing this. So I'll have to open Chrome instead. Room.
Ew.
I'm gonna get an ad for this. Garble getting.
Be right back.
Oh. Am I A double pressing? Am I fast feed?
Wouldn't be surprised. That's why you have a girlfriend.
Stream for the campaign background music.
Can I do stuff while you do whatever you're doing, so I'm not bored? Is
Yes,
it okay?
you may, as long as you are clocked in. Like
I don't want to offend you.
a majority of the session. You're
Alright.
you're free to space out, but as long as you're clocked into. And
Right.
if you aren't, like, you don't know what's happening, and you ask, I'm gonna leave it to the players to explain what's happening to you.
No.
Don't get too distracted. Is everyone tuned into my live stream?
I am not watching your live stream. Should I?
Yes, that's how I do background music for my.
We should be.
But I'll hear my own voice.
Not Twitch, my Discord live stream.
Oh. Two live
Discord
streams?
screen share.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna lag the fuck out.
You don't need to watch the Discord. Actually, you shouldn't even be on the Twitch one, because then you'll get metagaming because you're behind the DM screen.
Oh yeah, metagame. Okay.
Get the fuck out of my Twitch live stream.
What? You don't want views? Okay.
Yeah, I don't. This is just for archive purposes.
Watch stream. Discord stream. Oh, I hear the music. It's the volume.
Is that a creeper?
I mean,
Oh, it does look like a creeper.
This is apparently for like a Minecraft mod. It's I think I will post the title of that by Corvus. I am giving credit. That somewhere.
You're giving proper credit.
I post a link.
How do I show the grid again? I forgot.
This map doesn't have a grid.
Show me the gritty. There's no gritty? Okay.
I restrain grids for like battle maps. You need a grid to. Are we all ready? We all in the mood?
Let's fucking do it. Let's do it.
Brother?
As long as I don't have to do voices, yes.
You can speak as your normal voice. Just preface
you.
that when you're speaking in character. Otherwise, you could say a joke thing like I stab him," and I'll take and I'll be like, "Okay, do you actually stab him or just
Okay,
joking?" Stab him.
Stab him? In real life?
Here in the depths of the Underdark, shadows are cast by everything. Because I don't have a script for this. This would be ad-libbed. We home in on the town of the Cycle's Default.
Is that really the name? Sorry, I have to interrupt.
Yes, the name of this town is the Cycle's Default. It's where the Great Brazier begins its journey across the Underdark. I have yet to name the other end of the Dwarven lands. The Dwarven operated place, but it's probably going to be called the Cycle's End. Just to be fitting.
Sounds like the ending of the thing.
Well, in this Underdark, since there is no day, but people still need to keep track of time. They have what is called the cycle, where this giant hosted brazier, it on them, slowly pull it along to from one end of the Underdark to the other, and they call those cycles. They don't call them days. You don't know what any idea of a day is. People in the Underdark have never seen the sun. There's only ever legends from the local tavern here about such things as days or nights or kingdoms. A topside world. You may speak to that NPC if ever. In fact, they're housed in the very.
What's the name of the
I think I call them. Actually, no, they don't have a name. Whenever I refer to them, I typically call them the crazed old elf.
I don't think I should be speaking with this person. But
You
okay,
probably, you
continue.
probably, you
Sorry.
probably shouldn't be speaking. Housed where one of our player characters is currently sitting. I don't know if it's inside the tavern or outside the tavern, but why don't we have our first player, Masq, introduce their character as we begin. What could people see whenever Marlon fuck, whenever Masq unmutes? What would people see when they look upon your character?
Marlon is currently pondering his next moves. He is out of retirement. He is. How much gold is it? How much gold he has left in his purse? Where the hell? Where's my inventory again?
If you double click your token, you can navigate to your inventory.
Oh, there we go. 23 gold left. All right, that's pretty bad. He is looking for more jobs to do. He has a result back to his old life. He thought he would retire, but he went back to the market with 150 gold left in his purse, and now it's down to 23. And he's just looking around for jobs in the tavern. Anything he can get, really.
Yes.
He would not mind any mundane jobs. He's just open to it.
And yeah, you could find mundane jobs in the short time you've been here. How I imagine if you'd be willing for me to like interject on your character stories if you don't have any. Marlon had just finished a good heist, being a thief of it. Finished a good heist on the other end of the Underdark in Cycle's End. We're just gonna go ahead and call the Dwarven city Cycle's End. And maybe he had a team there. Marlon did, and he wanted the payout. It was a decent payout. For like, let's say, split between 4 or 5 people, however many people were in his team. But it wasn't as good as having a payout for one person. In exchange, let's say, for getting the full payout, a good pocket amount of money that he thought he'd be able to, live freely here.
Yeah, he is regretting not killing the others and taking their cut.
Maybe no, instead of killing the others and regret taking their cut, maybe you did take their cut, you just didn't kill them. Maybe you just sold out, to the right people and made your escape. I mean, the Great Brazier travels from one end of the Underdark to the other, and it's no stranger.
Yeah.
People do take that as a ride. It'll take like a long time, take like the entire cycle to get from one end, but it is better than just walking on your 2 feet where dangers of the Underdark. So maybe you hitched a ride on the Great Brazier, the Great Brazier's platform, in order to escape. When you got here, maybe you didn't expect to be fleeced by the drow guards. Some tiefling suddenly escaping from the dwarven establishment, Cycle's End, with a lot of gold. That's a bit suspicious. Maybe you had to grease some palms, and that took a lot more than you expected.
Maybe bribe them to get into the town.
Exactly. And after that bribe, you were expecting to be able to live with the rest, but the bribe was just too much for the cost of living. And now you have to resort to finding work, which you can do. You can find mundane work. Clean this, fetch that, be a little bitch for the other people, and it makes you living costs. But maybe in your style of living, maybe not ever to like gain money, be rich, but you can live here. And you're in the tavern.
I'm just getting by. Just getting by.
You're in the tavern, waiting for people to throw you a job or overhear something, and you haven't been able to hear. Besides the usual, fetch this, clean this, XYZ.
Yeah. Maybe I could have heard something, overheard anything, but I guess I've got nothing so far because the people here are fucking boring.
Yeah, these are the dwarves. They're ingenious. They have they've progressed the technology side of things very well. I mean, rumors are that the Great Pulley is mainly dwarven technology. you were in cycles then, so you would know that most dwarves have created life, not in the way that you expect, because all people do that. They've created, walking around constructs, I'll call them, which are basically just robots in the modern
Metal
world.
dolls.
Metal dolls, typically made out of brass. Steel.
Can we call them dolls in this world? No?
We could call them dolls instead of Warforged.
Aren't they Warforged?
Warforged is the standard, like that's what Wizards of the Coast coined for their automatons.
But in the Underdark, they're called dolls.
I could take the calling dolls instead in my world.
Dolls or puppets, either.
Oh, right.
Yeah, dolls are puppets.
Okay, alright.
And you saw
Clanker.
a bunch of the, yeah, that is that can be a derogatory term for them.
What was it?
A clanker. You want me to put it in the
Okay,
chat?
alright.
Well, I'll have your character say
Alright.
it. That's more accurate.
Wait, it just goes over to him.
Zoom.
That's your
Oh.
character. What's your character? Hanging around in the tavern. Meanwhile,
Here,
In a
any,
tavern right now?
like-
what was that, brother?
I'm in a tavern.
Yes, this is the
Yeah,
this is
surprise.
the local
Yeah, his
tavern.
turn, his turn, his turn. I'm gonna mute.
Meanwhile, brother, an orc recently apprehended for disrupting the peace. As I'm sure, you're recently being released from jail. You have been disrupting the peace based on what I've known about your character. And as much as you would like to have taken on the entire Drow guard army, I don't think it'd be wise. You can't really continue hating on Drow. Back. Good. Hello? Brother? Hello? I don't hear you. Hello? Hello, brother? I need to leave? Do you guys hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hear me?
Now I can hear you. That was weird. Masq, can you say something?
What happened?
Mike suddenly had issues where I couldn't hear brother.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I also couldn't hear you. There was something
That's
weird
weird.
going on my audio.
So
It's on my end. My
now
bad.
now on
Can you
my
repeat?
stream they just heard the ascension noise whenever I joined the call.
Should you like get rid of that for now?
I should probably get rid of that. I don't know. I don't remember how to get rid of that, but it is funny when I join call mid campaign. I'm about to come. You hold yourself in high regards. You hold your fellows in high regard. But do you hold yourself in high enough regard to take on about 20 to 30 drow guards in a life or death fight?
Hell yeah!
You would have. Okay, so maybe instead of being arrested,
I would have. If I had my fucking trident.
well, no, this is what you would have had had your trident. Like, I'm saying, like, when you got apprehended, you had your trident. Would you have, instead of acquiescing to their demands of imprisoning you, wanted to fight to the death here?
Okay, wait. Can you repeat what happened? I last I heard, I was apprehended.
Okay, you were
I don't know
apprehended.
the situation how.
Well, I'm going to
What
assume you were
happened?
very
And what caused
aggro.
it?
You were very aggro and disturbing the peace because you were probably in the town square, looking at all the drow elves around and saying, "Oh, you fucking
With the look of
knife-eared."
disdain.
You with a look of disdain. You were shouting obscenities. You were calling them knife-eared, dark. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that one. Knife-eared, tunnel-dwelling maggots. Like, and people were reasonably being upset with you, and
Wait, did I come out from like somewhere of the Underdark? Am I from outside the Underdark? What was? Are there
You
other
could-
orcs in the Underdark?
Yeah, there are other orcs in them. Like you probably
Am I from like a tribe?
you could probably know of a tribe or clan somewhere in the Underdark, but obviously I haven't made that yet. But it could be out
Right,
there,
there's a
or
backstory.
you could be birthed and grown here. You could be birthed and grown elsewhere. What do you think would fit your character?
I don't know. I feel like I'd ruin a bit of your story if I say I've seen like I'm an orc born outside of the Underdark where I've seen the sky. Wouldn't that be
No,
bad for-
yeah, you cannot say that. Specifically, I have
Yeah, see, exactly.
restrictions where you cannot be like you. The top side does not exist under Dark Dwellers.
Yeah. So me, I'd probably be an orc raised in an orc tribe somewhere
Mhm.
in the Underdark.
Mhm.
But because of the legends they've said about how, because orcs are wanderers, so he's heard of stories about like
Absolutely, there's
well, not
other-
stories, more like legends or myths, because
Yeah.
it's been so long that they don't know
Yeah.
because they've been in the Underdark.
Mhm.
And so he went traveling for that shit to see if there was any truth to that.
Yeah, and
And
you
during
would
his
have
travels, shit happened and he became what he is today.
you would have definitely heard legends and rumors of the crazed old elf. He's the main proprietor of the legends and stories of the surface world. That's only been ever myth and legend.
Orcs also have some like very, very old like leather pieces. No, actually no. Those would have probably rotted away. Probably stone tablets from like so long ago, so long that not even the elders like believed it.
Yeah, we could say that. Yeah.
But yeah, so he heard stories of this crazed old elf. Is the elf in this place?
He's in the tavern where Marlon is. That's where he takes residence.
That's where the elf is.
Yes. And maybe on
Okay,
your
so-
maybe on your way there, you were like, this fucking the drow stink here is on unstomachable, and then you got arrested for being kind of a racist piece of shit.
All right, so my character, Faldo, looking to gain some sort of, I guess, verification for the old stories from or old tablets that's held in the orc tribe that he was grown in. He went out. He ventured forth to get news about the mythical sky, I guess,
Yes.
or whatever. Is that the thing that we're gonna look for, sort of?
That's up to the players. I mean, it's whatever the players want to do. I just
No, I want it to match like your story somewhat. So what is this old elf like talking about? At least something that I could have fun like,
the
take
most
him out for.
recent hold on, let me pull up my I've written up like the a bit. Let me find them again. In most recent time, actually, no, you don't know that yet, because I feel like you'd have to go speak to the around, and maybe when you got in town, you immediately started throwing out racial slurs.
I've never heard of this
arrested.
elf before.
No, you've heard of
I've
the
never seen this
elf.
town.
You've heard of the elf, but
Okay.
you haven't like figured
Right.
out what the recent stories are, because you got into town and started being racist to the drow.
No, but this elf. I heard stories about this elf that might have like some words that have relation to whatever was on the orc tribes. So
Yes.
he went to this town that he's in at Cycle's Default.
You want,
And,
I'll
however,
about that.
again, during all his journeys from his orc tribe to here, he's seen how much different it is from his orc people and how
Mhm.
inferior they are to his orc tribe and his orc ways.
I mean,
And so yeah, by the time he's here, he's basically like fucking
He's
crazy,
bitter.
man. If it was
he's like,
what
oh,
the fuck is
this
this
ain't
shit?
this ain't like the tribe. What do you mean you don't fight for what's yours? You gotta pay
Yeah,
for
stuff
it.
like that.
What the fuck you mean pay?
I earned all my shinies fair and square through combat.
Exactly.
And you want me? I'll fight you for this fruit or whatever. Is there fruit there?
There will be Underdark fruit, whatever they are.
Oh, yeah, so he went to town like trying to get fights so he could get supplies for himself or whatever. And that's what caused the disruption and caused the guards to apprehend him.
And now you are being
However,
released.
of course, he's like,
What
because
was
of,
he-
orc mentality. Okay, an honorable freaking duel would be 1-on-1, but they brought like 20 things as usual of freaking knife-eared.
I really enjoy this character.
Always bring numbers when they can't take on one by one. Wow. It's more about quality than quantity, but no. So what's happening now? He's being released.
Yeah,
after
you're
being
being
apprehended?
you've been in the cells for a bit now. You're being released. Your trinet is handed back to you, and you continue your search to verify these rumors and these stories. I should mention now that in Discord, I have a channel. It's the Siriohs Player Journal Notes. This channel is all the players can use to write down notes about what you guys have, any clues or things you want to follow up on. Feel free. I won't like be putting things in. If you want to write down like world details or little things, events that happened, you may write anything you find out there just to keep notes. The world-related information I will update with things or like me like notable world events as I think of them or terminology such as the cycle, which I could add now. Period time where great here is lit, hold across the Underdark, starting alt and so there's like a term in the world related information. The previous timeline, that's mainly a thing for because I mean not to spoil anything. There is a top world, all right, and it is there is a top side that you are underneath everything. The serious timeline is where I would probably put the current timeline I have and the other server over here. I should move that over. Honestly, I'll do it a different. So now you are being released. You're handed your belongings back. Your trident, your
I've
sum
been
of
warned.
gold. You've been warned.
They took some of my gold, I assume.
They probably did. Fines. And you're escorted out to the gate. And that you are shoved not across, to the bridge. Peering down the chasm, if you wish. It's dark down there. You don't see the bottom.
Okay.
And the guards escort you out and tell you not to, be a civil member of society.
I want to say something to him, but then I have a look at the brazier, the thing. It's
Of-
there right now. Is it? Yeah. Is it currently here?
Yeah. As you're being escorted out, you'll feel and hear a great rumble, and then you'll see it slowly start to inch along to the east.
Alright, okay. Because being like one of the most significant things in the Underdark that's keeping this place the Underdark. I hold some respect for that mechanism, but not like the ones who's managing it, of course.
Yeah, and you would have. I think it's common knowledge to think that, or common knowledge or common belief to think that the dwarves made dwarves, or that's dwarven. The drow just manage the other side of it. If there are more dwarves, maybe there'd be dwarves here instead of drow.
Right. So it's dwarven made.
It's a common belief or rumor to think that it's dwarven made rather than collaborative effort between drow engineers and dwarf engineers collaborated for this. It's more commonly believed that dwarven engineers made that entirely.
Alright, so after seeing that, I decided to continue on instead of making more of a ruckus because I've already lost time in freaking prison.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you weren't able to count the cycles while in the prison.
So yeah, seeing that there's another cycle going on, I thought might as well move on. All right.
Where would you move?
Towards where like the news of the elf is.
You're not so sure where that is yourself. I
Also,
mean,
I-
you know it's in
asked around.
town somewhere, but you can ask around. The question is, who do you
I
ask around?
again? Is this gonna be? Is this gonna be?
Who do you choose
do
to
I
ask
want
around?
to ask around again?
Who do you choose to ask around? You can ask the guards. You can look for someone who isn't a knife-eared fuck.
Well, what races are around here?
There's a mishmash hodgepodge. You'll see dwarves are a bit rare to branch out from where they are, but you can see them occasionally. The main populace you'll see around here are drow. Humans always spread like rabbits wherever they go.
Ask human. Then. There you go. Humans. Humans are safer than the freaking.
Whenever you want to move your token, tag it. If I ever want to restrict token movement, I'll just do this.
Okay. All right. So I'll look for.
This is like the market square. You'll see like sometimes people will set up stalls, or just lay out a carpet on the ground and peddle their wares. You'll hear the clinking of metal upon metal as you pass by this blacksmith over here. You'll see laborers hauling chunks of stone to the stonemason. You'll see thick, strong mushroom stalks being brought into town by cart to this carpentries over here. And you'll find people hanging around the tavern out here. But first of all, you stop the first human you see, and upon seeing you, they go, what do you say to them when you?
You there, human with respectable muscles.
Yes. Hey, good greetings. Do you
Then I ask him
need
where
something of me?
About the elf. I ask him about the elf.
The elf? Which one in particular? There's a lot of elves around. He'll gesture around to the armed drow guards, sometimes patrolling the market.
I tell him not the useless ones. The one that has like knowledge, the knowledgeable, old one.
Oh, the storyteller. You'll find them in the tavern. Point to the tavern. I will first of all check to see if I ever named the tavern. I have never named this tavern. It's probably the only tavern in town. It is probably one of the biggest buildings here, if not the castle keep that you were ushered out of. I'll say they reside in the tavern over there.
I go to tavern then.
You head to the tavern. It's
after grunting to the human as a form of thanks.
And they'll give you like a small wave or a dip of their head in acknowledgement as you walk away. They return to whatever they were doing. And you approach the tavern. Now, the Underdark is dark. People don't have a semblance of
The cycle just
like
started. It should be really bright right now.
it's bright. However, people don't have like a sense of responsibility, so the tavern's packed even at the quote unquote day just started. People are drinking.
The cycle just started. Yeah.
People are drinking here.
No, in fact, they're celebrating that it just started, and they're like, hey.
Maybe they're thinking, the cycle just started. Look at the flames, because otherwise they have to, the only other natural lighting around is these bioluminescent mushrooms.
The rainbow buttholes, yes.
Rainbow buttholes. Maybe some people don't like the rainbow, the mushroom. Maybe they like the Great Vizier's. You step up to the tavern.
Okay.
As
I
you
see what's going
approach,
on.
some of the more wary tavern goers will part a bit to make room for your impressive girth, your impressive frame with your 19 con and 15 strength.
go to the barkeep, get a drink, order a drink.
Yeah. You don't want anything special, do you? You know, if you don't have much
No, just
special.
a normal drink.
Alright, mush ale it
Normal drink.
is.
They're all having.
They'll fill up a pint of mushroom ale. They will hand it to you.
Once I get it, I raise it up and scream to the bar, to the cycle.
As you do that, a couple of other patrons of the tavern raise up their tankards and shout alongside you to the cycle, and then they'll down a quick swig of their drink. Would Marlon, because now Marlon and Faldo are in the same building. Would Marlon drink to that? Would he join the drink, or would he keep to?
No, he's not a drinker. He's not a drinker.
Oh, he's the kind of fucking.
He's
He's
just
the
there.
kind. He's the kind of guy.
He is saving money. He is broke.
He's the kind of guy that
drinking
goes to a
water
tavern.
and
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what's his
Goes
con?
up,
Sorry.
What?
What's Marlon's constitution and strength?
Well, you could, I could tell you that. However, it'd be more impressive, like, do you like survey the crowd? Like, do you look around the crowd?
He's just a surveyor, but he tries to stay hidden. Stealth.
All right, so
stealth.
you're not actively trying to stealth. So we'll use your passive stealth here, which looks like 15. If you're gonna like try and survey the crowd, why don't you roll me a perception, Aldo? How you do that is you double click your sheet, you open it up, and on the attributes page you'll see your skills on the left side here.
Or you could do, where was it? Attributes? Yeah, is it on the top left bar? You can see it.
Oh, with a 13, you see the crowd. You probably like your eyes glance over Marlon, but you don't like find them too eye-catching to warrant further investigation of
Not
this
like
person.
the muscly blacksmith guy over there.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, the blacksmith. He was busy forging metal. Forging metal is a respectable. Without metal forgers, you wouldn't have such an impressive trident on your back.
Yes, exactly.
And as you're looking through the crowd, by the great fireplace, you see what you could only surmise is probably the wizened old elf. He's on a rocking chair. He has a long, stately beard, gray, knife beard, fortunately, according to you.
Unfortunately. But he's the only lead.
His skin tone not matching the drow. The drow kind of have like this deep, like bluish hint to their skin. This elf, it's pallid, very pale, wrinkled. They wear a long robe. They wear a long robe, and they sit there rocking.
All right, I approach.
You approach
the
the
unusual elf.
You approach the elf. They are sitting by the fire.
Having the blue skin, he's already like slightly above.
This is getting into dicey territory, but we fuck with it.
Oh, he doesn't have blue skin. You just said he's pale.
Yeah, it is, but
I have grayish skin.
yeah, but,
It's more respectable than blue, okay?
Marlon, what's your skin color again? As a kind of tiefling that you are.
No.
I'd say he's on the lighter side. He's more similar to like human. He has
kind of like a peachy
human skin color, yeah.
pinkish.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're fine.
Yeah.
I think that's
He's like white. He's
similar to the D&D movie tiefling.
D&D movie tiefling?
Who was the druid? She was a tiefling, right?
Yeah, they just gave her regular skin actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she just has horns. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of boring, but whatever.
They didn't want to do all the makeup for that.
True.
Save
Yeah. Just...
And you approach the elf. I'm sorry, what?
What?
All right. Well, did you wanna do something here, Marlon?
I want to go for a victim. I
Wanna
want
go
to
for a
pickpocket
victim?
someone.
All right. Give me a perception check to see if you can like go find a good mark.
Perception. There we go. Normal roll. Oh.
Unfortunately, not. People have people are being pretty smart around here. They're having their coin purses tucked away or hidden by like an overlayer. Normally, you have your coin purse
Damn it.
like strapped to your belt, right?
Yeah.
You don't see
Probably
anyone.
the arrival of a certain disruptive orc have made them more wary.
Yeah, and they probably like saw the big hulking orc enter with his fucking
All right.
19 con 12 pack here.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll go, just go back to doing my thing. Fuck, man. I just gotta listen for whatever I can, or, you know,
and listen, you start
listen
listening
for any story.
as Faldo approaches the wizened old elf, nicknamed the Storyteller. What do you say? They don't regard you as you approach. They simply stare into the fire.
I ask him if he's the one that has stories about the up top. What's
Top?
the term for that? Term for that? Oh,
Yeah, the people will call it the surface. People call it topside.
yeah. I ask him if he's the one who's been saying stuff about that.
He doesn't look at you after you ask. He continues rocking on his chair, staring into the fire blankly. You'll notice that his eyes, they're gray. They're probably blinded from age. And as you walk up to him and ask him this, instead the bartender will answer you. What was your question again?
Are you the one with the stories of the top side?
The bartender will answer you. Aye, that's him. He's the one telling stories.
And I turn to the barkeep. And I tell him, why does he not speak for himself?
The bartender sighs. Well, he's practically senile, the old fuck. Some say his stories are just aged delusions, rather than legends, but people take stock in them. Despite that, we feed and house him here. He's been here since the longest. The barkeep before me and the barkeep before them has been told to take good care of him. It's standing tradition for the bar.
I say, good for you. I turn back to the elf. And I snap in front of him. Hey! You hear my snaps?
Yeah, I heard a little bit of that. The elf will let out a crazed cackle. He'll just go, oh, like kind of like how you'd imagine a person like losing their fucking mind would cackle randomly.
Okay. Right.
Dark Souls laughter.
Dark Souls laughter, kind of, yeah.
Alright, and I ask him, tell me what you know of the top side.
Hmm.
You want me to roll an intimidation?
No, I'm thinking about what he would say here. The elf will continue rocking on his chair and say to you, "Oh, my stories aren't ready yet. I'm not feeling the strength for it at the moment. Perhaps oh, perhaps in a few hours." He continues rocking.
I go typical knife ears, always wasting other people's times. So am I allowed to continue trying getting stories from him? Because I'm nothing else to do. Like
Yeah,
literally, I
yeah,
came here for
yeah.
this.
You can linger around him, but he is kind of a senile old man. It's like talking to some guy with dementia. You know, they'll stare into space randomly. It looks like they're spaced out constantly. And now you're starting to. Would you say you're starting to doubt the story, the rumors, the stories like, oh, this guy was a trove of knowledge or of stories, of prophecy, or of legends. And now that you see him, it's just a
and I
senile
want to
old.
smack him. I want to smack this guy in the face to make him tell me the story. But you know, I've already been apprehended once, so I stay my hand.
And once you realize that he's like kind of like non-verbal to you, would you like go to the others here of the tavern? It's like, hey, has this guy actually told any stories as of late?
I don't think I want to speak to anyone here. Are there any humans that are?
Yeah, of course, just humans.
Yeah, no. Are there any humans that are? How to say this? They have good constitution or strength,
No,
like
that's
adventurer-looking people.
adventure people. Are you specifically looking for adventure people, or just a guy with good constitution?
I don't know, guy. I just want to see. I just want to look for people who seem like they're my type of people. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by your type of people? Because like you have a very critical your type of people here.
I mean, like people who aren't like thin and weak and
Well, yeah, you'll
blue skinned.
Okay, well, barring all the other blue skinned drow around, you'll find
Or
humans.
short stock.
You'll find humans, but they're always short. I mean,
Okay.
you're standing at 7 feet
Humans
tall.
are-
You're standing at 7 feet tall.
They're like 6 foot.
Yeah, they're
tall,
6 foot tall
6
humans.
foot.
But however, normally the 6 foot tall human that you see, they don't really have like the body mass. It's a rare.
Anyone below 5 foot, 5.5 feet is just does not register in Fallow's eyes.
Hey, Marlon, how tall are you?
His people.
Marlon, how tall are you again?
He's what was he again? He's medium sized, so he's
Yeah.
around...
He's around 5 to 6 feet, but are you 5'5"? Not including
Are
horns.
you 5'6"?
Nah, I'll make him lanky.
Make him lanky.
God damn it.
Yeah, lanky.
Oh yeah, you see one interesting person robed in the corner. They it looks like they've been keeping to themselves, drinking water in a place of celebration and ale.
Is he sitting down or standing?
He's probably sitting down,
Sitting.
and he's got like
At a table or
two
just at a bench?
at a table,
What?
at a table, or at the counter, or at a bench.
At a table.
Yeah, and you notice that the only reason that they catch your eye is because they've got two impressive horns sticking out of their hood.
How common are tieflings down here?
They're common, but typically they don't have horns. That they try to not have their horns be sprouting upward if they can help it.
It makes him taller. Yeah, with the horns, let's say horns included, how tall is he?
Damn. Probably like slightly above. I'd say. Let's see. That looks like
A good 6 inches?
It looks like a halo. No, it looks like a halo. Slightly above, so I guess around 4 inches above 6. But if you include the points, then it's probably like 6'6" or something. He's probably 6'6".
Oh, you're like 6. You're 6'2" by default, but with the horns included, it's 6'6".
Yeah.
Right, he's tall
Yeah.
enough in my eyes. Because like there are orcs who use their hair to like increase their height when they're too
Yeah,
short.
your clan leader, Orc Afro Man. He's very impressive.
Orc afro.
Yeah, holy shit, yeah, dude, that's the hairstyle. If I had the ability to freaking grow hair, I swear to God, I would be like at least 8 feet tall. But yeah, he considers like hair and horns and stuff like that that's attached to the body as part of height. So, but he's lanky. That's my issue.
No,
He's wearing a cloak, so
you can't tell that. He's wearing a
I mean,
cloak.
hotel.
He's wearing a cloak. You can
I
tell
think
that.
it's
Okay, you can tell that. You can tell that. Not 20. Oh my god. Like you
Oh my
you
God.
tell him you clock him. You look at their build. You can tell like they're tall, but they don't have the mass to like back up the height. Like, unlike you.
Unlike me. Wait, can I see? Oh, no, he's at a table. Never mind. Okay. What
Oh,
besides
were
him,
you trying
is
to
there any reason-
were you trying to discern?
No, no,
They're-
no, no, no,
they're-
no,
they're-
no,
were you?
He's trying to size me up,
Is
man.
it-
He's trying to size me
he's
up.
trying
He's
to-
trying to find me at a bar.
No, he's trying to size you down, man. He's trying to find out how big your pickle is.
What the fuck? Hey, man, I wrote it.
Listen, as an orc, I take great pride
Wait.
in the length
Can I have
and
notes?
girth of my orcish sausage. Okay.
All right, let me. I wrote a nat 20 on my pickle. All right, I deserve this.
Roll
I'm trying to
1d6
see.
plus whatever
You're
you
at the
want.
table, so I can't tell.
Plus roll 1d6 plus whatever you want to a maximum of 6.
1d6 plus 20.
No, to a maximum of 6. So you can do 1d1 plus 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Nothing above 6. 1d6.
One. All right, how do I do this again?
Slash R.
Slash R.
It's slash R in Foundry.
1d6 plus 2.
If you want to have a minimum of
Oh.
you know, you got a 5-incher apparently.
What? Why is he rolling again? He already has. What?
Well, he rolled, you know, he
But-
rolled his base stat. You know, his dong roll was a nat 20. Oh, not my bad.
What?
So
Why
you can do a
did you
you
roll
know
for me?
you can do a plus 6 if you want, or a plus 1 through 6, up to you. So you can have a minimum of 6 inches and a maximum.
Oh,
of,
okay.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, you can reroll it because you didn't understand. Roll good here. You want to roll good.
1d6. Does this even matter?
No, it doesn't. But you know,
9.
you got. Are you a grower or are you a shower?
I'm a grower.
All right, so you know it's probably in fucking bite-sized form right now. But yeah, you know you maybe you guys like lock eyes after they interact after Faldo interacts with the wizened old elf.
I sense that this guy has interesting stories to tell, especially for like an unusual trait of having tiefling horns pointing up. Yes.
Yes.
See, I have no idea what the actual D&D lore is if there's tieflings that like grow their horns out.
There probably are.
There probably are,
More
but
prideful, I guess. I don't know.
there probably are, but it's more of like a preference or fashion style in my world.
Let's say more prideful to show off. I'd say you think so? Like tieflings that grow out their horns more are more prideful.
Mm,
Make
Yeah,
it
I'd
like
say.
a warrior thing.
yeah, because I mean, horns get in the way. So most tieflings, like at a young age, they start to like control the growth by like wearing headpieces that kind of influence the growth's direction.
Yeah, I'd say he's more of a show off. I'd say. Yeah, I'd say he's more of a show off when it comes to his horns.
You see this prideful tiefling sitting in the corner drinking water.
Drinking water. Well, seeing as he's the only one alone, and other people have unacceptable company to Baldo, he decides to approach the tiefling to kill time before the freaking storyteller starts his thing.
I fucked up some of the layers on the map. I fucked up some of the
Wait, what
layers
happened?
I fucked up some of the layers on my map, so you'll see that buildings are above mushrooms.
What the fuck?
So I'm too lazy to fix it. So just imagine that these mushrooms are towering over the building instead of being underneath it.
I don't think the layerings. No, I don't see the buildings messed up.
What do you mean?
They're still
They're like right
fine.
here. Like, look, this building
Oh,
is
that
on
one.
the
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah,
and
the
this
tavern.
one,
Yeah, the tavern's on top.
and this one
Oh,
right
okay.
here. Yeah. So
Well, it's probably because I haven't scrolled off. Scrolled in. All right. Uh, man.
What the heck do I even say to this guy? I'm just trying to kill time before the
well, Marlon,
storyteller does something.
a strapping built orc suddenly sits at your table with a tankard in hand.
If you don't have a job for me, then I don't want to hear it. I need money, not conversation.
God damn it. Do I have money?
You have 50 gold on you.
Hell
Only
yeah.
50 gold, man. I'm poor.
We are both poor as fuck.
Okay, I tell him, hey, if you ever find a job, maybe I can join you. I seem to be lacking funds myself.
So, I don't like splitting though. That's my thing. I don't like splitting too much. If it's a huge, sure. If it's a huge reward, then sure.
Well,
But I don't think anyone pays out that much here.
Yeah, an
well,
average.
seeing as you lack big you I don't know, I don't want to. Seeing as how you could use some more heavy lifting jobs, I can assist with that since he might be lacking in that department.
Yeah, the average day
If he finds any.
wages for like the standard person in this world is like 5 silver, 5 silver a day, and living cost from day-to-day basis averages around the 2.5, two silver.
So, I guess we're like, what? We have like 20. He has 50 gold. I have 23 gold.
Conversion rate is
How much
10
is?
silver
How
to a
many?
gold.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
So he probably has like 500 bucks on him, and you have 230 bucks on you.
Yeah. If it's just mundane jobs,
Yeah,
well, we
mundane
could just
jobs.
do that on by our own. I don't think I would. I don't think I could rely on you either. I've never worked with an orc before. Oh, every race that I've worked with, I've had some decent synergy with an orc. I don't think I have. Nor am I confident in it.
Then I tell him you've been working with inferior party members. I assure you that once you go orc,
No, oh my
once
god.
you go
Oh
orc,
my fucking god.
God damn.
once you've had a taste of orc.
Oh my fucking god. I have to.
What the fuck?
Oh my fuck.
I want to preface.
I,
I'm not hating on this guy. It's my orc culture
What?
to.
Yeah.
My masculinity.
You're playing a character. You are playing a character.
Well, I'm not really one to back down if someone wants to offer. As long as you don't get in my way, I guess.
Man, perfect. Then we have an accord.
Maybe. Depends on our first work day.
Accord is too big brain word for follow.
An agreement.
Yeah, agreement. And then I raise a toast to his water.
How do you feel about this guy drinking water in a tavern? Do you like inside? Do you like kind of side eye the water like in disgust?
No.
Or do you not
I
judge
respect
at all?
a man. I respect a man who could go against the norms, what do you call this? The standards.
Yeah,
you like like 10 feet away from your table. There's people
Harlan
getting
is
shit
very. He is. Because the way he grew up, he's not very sure if he should trust. But since it's an orc, maybe they're more straightforward.
Yeah, you've known orcs. From what you've heard of them, they're pretty straightforward kind.
All right,
Yeah,
then
not
yeah,
stupid.
maybe I'll put a bit of trust in them then.
They don't really like do underhanded dealings. Their main dealing is that I'm gonna fucking fight you and I'm gonna get what I want. Or
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay, in other game, wasn't Baldur's Gate? They were like fucking manipulative. They were.
They were.
There was that one
Yeah, I
bitch
think so.
in Moonrise Towers. That was a well. That's the
Yeah.
only orc in that game. I know of.
The what do you call this?
The one
the
smart enough
seller?
to manipulate people.
What? Brother?
The merchant? Was that guy an orc?
No, the Zrel was the like quote unquote right hand man of Ethric.
Oh, the bitch lady.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. Her. Okay.
But yeah, I guess orcs in this road are more straightforward. All right.
It's under.
Then
it's
yeah,
under
you
Dark.
know, I guess it would be an uneasy kind of. Not really uneasy. What should it be?
Wary.
Oh yeah. I guess very beginning. We'll see where it goes.
And as
See if I can
Alright.
use.
Wait, that's they just join like that. For what?
well,
No, it's just a word. It's just through word.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
where
like a verbal
coworker.
agreement, yeah.
He's just my
yeah,
coworker.
you're just
He's
kind
my
of
coworker,
like
yeah.
you're kind of thinking
chilling.
like you're just chilling and maybe you think oh this person wants work. Maybe instead of you having the trouble of going to look out for work while you wait for whatever the old elf to tell his stories. Marlon could keep his ear out and then just tag you along for it. So it's like kind of like divvying out the. So now you don't have to go look for the work. You're just letting Marlon look for the work, and then once if Marlon gets to work, Marlon could just be like, "Hey, do the work," while they could potentially just slack off a bit while you do the hard work.
Okay, so I just sit here and wait for the storyteller or for Marlon to get work.
Pretty much. That's what.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay.
you're not really like joining per
Yeah.
se. You just kind of like have a work acquaintance, work connection.
Right.
And did I hear about the top side?
You
Did-
would have
did I-
definitely heard in your time at the tavern. You would have
Did I
definitely
overhear? Okay.
seen stories. Now,
Yeah.
the old elf, the way they tell stories is kind of evident. When they tell stories, it's not like a parent like telling spooky scaries to keep their children in line. Like, oh, don't go outside at night. The boogeyman will get. Nothing like that. What they tell is a spectacle. Most people here would say that the wise old elf is an illusionist at the same time. When they tell their stories, it's almost like someone else is possessing their body to tell them.
Ooh, wow.
The wise old elf will rise from their seat at some points. They will perform the somatic components. Somatic components are the hand motions for spells. To illusions that will hover over the fireplace and paint a picture as words escape them. You will if Faldo ever asks, you would know that the wise and old elf, when they speak in a voice, because these stories have characters. When a character speaks in one of the stories, their voice will change to like sort of quote unquote match the tone of the character. Since you've been here for maybe like let's say a week or so, you would have seen like maybe like 2 or 3 times the storyteller has decided to tell something.
Also, did Faldo ask about the storyteller?
Would you have
to
asked?
Marlon?
Yeah, would you have asked Marlon about the storyteller?
Yes. That was my initial plan to ask, but then I heard about
Work.
jobs. Yeah.
After the
Okay,
work
so
after the
pre-med
work
now,
conversation is done and dealt with, Faldo asks
asking
about the story.
storytelling. Yes. Okay. Bet.
Would you share that information?
Oh, about the
If-
top side.
Yeah, about the storyteller.
About the storyteller.
Well, I don't really believe in what do you call it? Overworld?
But, yeah, the surface Topside.
I don't really believe in topside. It's just I've never heard of anyone. I've been around. I've never heard of anyone really talk about heading up there because we're just busy trying to get by down here. Maybe
You know,
that's
occasionally you'll see like people say, "I want to go topside once. I want to go topside," but it's always ever just a legend. You know, kids will say, "I want to go topside." You know, dreamers will say, "I want to go topside," but there's no known
never
way to
mention-
get topside. It's not like there's a magical there's an opening in the cave walls that lead up. You know, you're locked in. Once you're in the Underdark, you can't escape the Underdark. There is nothing beyond the Underdark.
pretty much. There is nothing down. There is nothing above. There's just down here. That's about it.
As far as you guys are
I gave up
concerned,
on that.
this is this is the surface. This is the world.
Pretty much.
But from my
That's
tribe,
how-
we have I explained about the tribe's old tablets and how I wanted to maybe see if there was some truth to them. But it's just secondary though. My main purpose for traveling was just to prove my orkiness.
You know, maybe it's a
I
you know
mean,
it's
who
a
knows,
rite of
maybe-
passage as an orc to like venture out on your own, be gone for a bit, and then come back to the
Bring
tribe.
back with stories.
Yeah, and they'll
Oh.
prove it'll prove your worth, and it's verified whether through the battle scars you accrue on the way.
I mean, it's his journey, as so it's up to him to believe. But Marlon, nah, I don't really believe it.
One doesn't believe it. And also, I should preface now. Mask, you're probably familiar that I have a divine pantheon. You know, I have the different gods that I will have talk about.
I forgot. I keep forgetting about
That's
them.
fine. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
you don't have to
they're in the
worry.
Observer, right? They're in-
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that here, because in the Underdark there is no gods. Gods don't fucking exist here.
Hell yeah, we're all atheists in this bitch. Hell yeah.
And if people have like a belief or worship, that's like a personal thing. That's like something they made up. And most people treat, oh, I believe in Saint John, guardian of XYZ. People will look at you like you're a fucking weirdo, like you're special in the head.
Any like significant figures in the history of the Underdark that everyone knows?
There would most definitely be. And if your DM had the foresight to make them, he would definitely tell you right now. However, we'll make it up as we go along the way.
Alright.
As it all lulls down, Baldo and Marlon are sit at the table, waiting for the storyteller to tell stories.
Just waiting. Oh, we're
Yeah,
talking.
yeah. You're talking and waiting, you're killing time. All
Yeah,
of a
I heard
sudden-
little conversation.
All of a sudden,
I'm explaining about orcs to Marlon.
your explanation about orc culture and tribalism.
So you're yapping to a brick wall.
You're yapping to a brick wall.
It's that one
Sorry,
gif, yeah.
You're getting Dono Walled right now.
Hands.
You're
As long as
getting,
he listens, I'm fine.
you're getting Dono Walled right now. Like this. General chat.
As long as I can like sort of
Like Marlon will
about
probably
the
give you like
superiority.
a.
and how orcs are so
Yeah.
great and how
Oh, really?
how freaking these
Yeah, the only
blue-skinned-
thing, the only thing you'll
My
remember
fears.
is that you want to go to top side. That's about it.
And
That's all- that's all I'll ever
Marlon's just giving you the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I as an orc managed to go to top side, which is like our tablets are speak about, that'd be huge for orcs. For, like,
Most,
for him to brag about to the other orcs to bring back home like stories of that shit.
And most of the
So,
orcs
yeah.
think, there ain't no top side. No top side. Just do your rite of passage and return. Show us the scars you make along the way, and we'll adopt you in fully. You'll get, you'll go from a part-time orc worker to a full-time orc worker. That's essentially what it is.
No, I'm gonna become the chief. I'm aiming for the chief.
Oh
I wanna
shit!
be my fucking
The chief of the tribe. All right. Well,
It's such a big accomplishment as proving the tablets of the words of the tablets true, dude. Come on, that's gotta be like chief worthy. Of course, I have to
As
beat up the current chief before after I come back. But still,
as a
I can go there and
lull,
say, I've seen the fucking sky. I've been to the top.
Road to Top. I should name
Top?
this. I should
Road
just
to
name
Top.
this campaign Road
Ain't
to
no
Top.
way, ain't no way. This name is the name of the campaign is gonna be Road to the Top.
I
like
just
it's fucking
I just named it Toils in the Underdark, but I guess I can rename it to Road to Top.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. I don't
It
wanna
doesn't. Yeah,
force
it doesn't have to be. You know, different players have different goals.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's my backstory and goal. I think sort of, or the general gist of it.
As
Faldo.
as a lull in the conversation. You know, he just did this whole spiel about he's gonna beat the chief. He's gonna get to the top. He's gonna see the sky. He's gonna see what color it is. The legends say that it's dark like the Underdark, but it has white dots in it. Other tablets say it's green. You're gonna see what the real color of the sky is. And as the conversation lulls, you both will suddenly hear in the vague distance. And you know, like suddenly the tavern goes a bit quiet, and one of the patrons will say, "An attack?" You'll overhear them.
What? Wait, what? An attack? You said?
Yeah. One of the other patrons will say, "It's been a long time since we've had an attack." Well, the guards probably have it.
Maybe I can make some money off of this.
Grave robbing is
Dead corpse.
grave robbing is a profitable thing.
Fuck yeah. Grave robbing time. Let's do it.
So you hear the words "an attack" and you hear the patrons talk about the guards can probably handle it outside at the, you know, wherever it sounded like it came, you know, to the south of you guys.
To the south?
Yeah.
Is it that open road then? That's
Oh, I see. It's like the big open road. Southeast.
No, just south. That's what it sounded like. Sounded like it just came south.
I see. And did I know that it was?
You didn't know it wasn't like an attack. Like you just heard a horn in the distance, and then you heard the patron say it.
It's like, I asked Marlon about what's going on.
and no one is panicked about it.
No one seems to
Everyone's just
be.
cool with
No one seems to be pretty panicked about it.
Oh yeah, because it hasn't happened in so long.
That hasn't happened in a
It
long
hasn't
time.
happened, or so why are they calm then?
Well,
Do I even know if?
they're surmising that the Drow guards have it.
Okay.
Normally when it's
Shit.
probably just minor attacks like what, like a goblin, a
And I would
kobold
like to
here or there.
capitalize off of that.
Oh, okay.
I would like to capitalize off of that. If you want to come with me, I will.
Marlon stands up as soon as he hears an attack from one of the patrons.
And
Do I know where it's
if
coming
Marlon asks-
from?
It came from south. What does Faldo ask?
Did Marlon ask me if I know? I wanted to accompany.
Yeah, if you want to go with me, because I'm gonna capitalize off of that.
Right, I tell
I'm
him
going
an orc is always ready for battle. I chose alert, right?
You did.
Yes, I did. Passive features. I do.
Oh yeah, I'm also
I'm
alert.
always ready.
Yeah, I also have alert.
I'm always ready for battle.
I also have alert, don't I? Let
Yeah, you
me
do.
check.
Yes, you do.
What does this do again? Oh, is it only for initiative rolls?
Yeah, it's for good initiative rolls.
Okay.
I might add some more to it. I might give you like advantage on a surprise check. To see if you
That would help.
you don't get
Like,
surprised.
we lose a turn. Yes.
I think they changed surprise in 2024. In the 2024 Rise.
So it's different from Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
Okay. We should play Baldur's Gate with only original characters.
You get, instead of losing a turn, you get disadvantage on initiative. Yeah, you just get disadvantage on initiative if you're surprised. So the two of you head to where the horns blared.
Can we move the
I'm waiting for Marlon to.
Yeah, we're going to the horns. I need money. I'm gonna capitalize
So
off
I'm gonna move you guys back over here.
Alright.
You hear the horn blare, and then you see as you exit the tavern, you have your chain shirt. You were given your chain shirt, but do you put it back on when you receive it from the?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have your chainmail on.
Re-equipped everything. Okay.
So as you exit the tavern, the horn blares, and then you see a bunch of drow guards like marching out in a hurry from the keep, maybe like 6 or 7 or so. They're marching out, and then you see from here, they're marching out. See it? Do you guys see it?
No.
I just
See what?
I'm
Oh,
gonna drag the camera over. They're marching out from here, and then you'll see one drow like rushing down the road over here to meet them halfway, and then they say to the these ones,
we over here.
they say to the ones that just marched up the castle, the East Castle's under siege. There's a lot of them.
East.
Uh, And then one of you'll overhear. What about the West? We had to divert manpower from the West to the East to manage it, but it might fall. Dampier. They're attacking in droves.
Oh
And
no.
then
who? Who
And
are
then-
they though? What faction? I gotta ask them. Can we ask them what faction it is?
they're a bit
or
far
whoever?
away, and they're like once they exchange the information, they immediately like start marching off to the east. You see like 2 or 3 of the 6 detach from the 7, like 2 detach from the 7 to head to the west instead. And I'll ask you both now, which tower would you guys like to go for?
Which one's
Can you
closest to
summarize
us?
what's happening?
They're both in the same direction. Basically, you heard from the guards. The east tower was apparently under heavy siege. They had to divert manpower from the west tower to head to the east to help the east tower.
Okay.
All right. Then the East Tower needs help. Then we'll go there.
But
Or
but
salute.
but
Wait.
but there still is like an attack happening on the west tower. Is what was also exchanged.
Oh, so it's okay. So if they have
both
enough
getting
resources to
attacked.
divert from the west,
So the
I'd
west
say
is
west
unmanned,
is easy.
Undermanned. I'd say no. West is undermanned because they took some people from west and brought it to the east, right?
yeah, but east is harder. So I'd say we'll go west. Maybe west.
Yeah, I think
Thoughts?
west too. Because there's less people there. That means there's more people in the east, so it'll be harder to
Yeah, it'll probably be a harder fight, tougher fight.
Will it?
And I need easy money. I'm going west.
I'm also leaning towards west.
Are we
go
locked in
where
on
there's
west?
less people. Yeah, because
Yup.
I say if there's less drows in the west, I prefer that.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be less drowned the way. So you guys begin to rush down the way. You see, as you're running down the road, you see like some like humans, some halflings, some gnomes, non-combatant drows. They're running away from the west, the southern part of the city, and you guys are running forward. And when you guys are gonna get to the tower here, and around the bend, as you approach, you'll hear the sounds of combat. You'll hear shouting. You'll hear war cries. You'll hear the clanging of metal. This side of the tower is mostly clear, but then if you round the side, you usually whip it out.
I'll whip it out.
Okay, I
I'll
mean,
whip it out. I'll whip it out.
okay, you're trying that. You're trying not your hog. I think if you fight dick swinging, you get like intimidation checks per round. But also,
They don't want to try and touch it. They don't want to touch it.
but also, I'll give you an AC penalty. Because your fat schlong is just swinging in the. That's an easy target.
Erect.
Erect. If you can tense, you know how if you can trap a mosquito with your arm if you tense it up.
No.
I would say, you know, if you devote an action to tense up your dick, you get a +1 parry bonus to AC.
Oh my god.
If we're fighting like something that's weak to bludgeoning and my trident is piercing damage, maybe I would whip it out. But
I'm gonna do like kind of more free form combat rules. While you could do have the standard attack, you could do like, oh, you want to
Okay.
wrestle, or I want to swing the blunt end. I'll decide the damage die then.
okay.
Think
Oh
more
yeah,
of
true.
a
I can just whip. Okay. Alright.
think more realistically instead of like limited by game mechanics.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So as
So
you
if I shoot point blank, would my hand crossbow still be a disadvantage?
yes, because like it's not like the guy is just standing there, you know. They're ducking, they're weaving, they're trying to like push your the I guess quote unquote barrel away from them with their whatever long weapon they have. They're not making it easy
Alright.
for you to hit them.
I'm also proficient with hand crossbows. I chose that.
Wait, what the fuck?
But I don't have one. I only have my trident.
Oh, someone's knocking on the door.
I mean, we're about to end.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
We don't get to fight yet? Oh.
Without Noodle, without the full
True,
strength of the
true.
party.
We might get fucked, huh?
Yeah, I mean you chose the easier route.
Really? Okay.
I would have definitely put more
It- it-
enemies on the east. But I also would have had to make an east map because I made the west map.
Oh, you totally. Okay. I was thinking because it was like less people, it'd be in more danger. I didn't think that there'd be less enemies too.
No, there'd be a heavy siege on east. That definitely means more enemies.
That's why they needed. Here,
What?
there's less people.
I'm waiting for Marlon to get back before I end the session.
Okay.
As you round around the watchtower here, you through the alleyway of this house and the giant mushroom stalk in front of you. You'll see that drow are starting to skirmish over here.
Drow Ents?
Drow and the enemy are starting to skirmish here. Aside, you'll see like a fallen body at one end, and one of the supposed assailants is kind of like groveled over it.
Grovel over the body.
Groveled over
Hey, that's
it.
my merchandise. Don't touch it.
Like they have their face buried into it. You can't really see what they're doing,
Oh, okay.
but they're doing something to the body. We can call the session here because
Hey, that's kind of R18, but okay, alright.
not that way, man.
Okay.
I mean, it still has R18 either way, but not that way. But yes,
Hey yo.
we can end the session here. Next session will introduce combat into the.
Yes.
After I do a
Okay.
short introduction of Noodle's character.
Also, there'll be like a short cutscene, like a few minutes earlier. This person is doing this.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
Yes. Thanks for enjoying the roleplay. I actually really like what you did with Afaldo. Like their name.
It's a good name.
Did you intentionally rearrange his name?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely. surprised you didn't catch it the first time, bro. I had to point it out though.
I just thought you wanted to play a stupid name, man.
Oh.
So that you
Oh,
wouldn't
got
be
it.
when they hurt when they die.
No, no. Those when they do that, I will be hurt. Cause no, what am I gonna name them now? No, Paulo can die.
The Sam Suhei.
I'll be smart. No.
The Sam who saves the next
No.
one.
No.
Asamo Nib Laned.
So who is this? Is Faldo Tiller?
Aldo Orkler with a K.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be like Tiller, so you know.
No, it's Orkler. We can't be too on the nose here.
No, man.
Could have made it. I could have made it like that. I guess.
Faldo Rethel. Dude, it's so on the nose when I see your fucking Roll20 username.
See, that's why I kind of wanted to change it.
Do you really want to change? Like, I can change it.
Rectangle. No, you said I warned you. It's not that I wanted.
I'm fine with it.
You wanted to keep it.
I'm fine with it.
You're fine with it. All right, we roll with it then.
Tragedy is tragedy. You know, once enough time passes, but after tragedy, you can make fun of it.
Yep.
After tragedy. All right.
How else do you heal?
No, but like, sure. And like we've already been making fun of freaking 2001. So, and
Imagine.
then that the one is much further back. So.
I'm gonna get a community strike because the excessive
no.
amounts of World War II jokes and 9/11 jokes.
No, there's not a lot.
I need to make. You
It's
know
just the
what?
name and-
You know what? I'm putting towers in cycles. And I'm putting towers.
There's gonna be a map with 2 towers.
I'm putting cycles end is gonna have 2 towers.
Okay,
No way.
perfect. Do it, and then something's gonna happen with the 2 towers, and then Faldo doing something with it.
I think honestly, despite Faldo's predispositions, I actually really enjoy his character. I think he can grow to be a superb character, a superb warrior. I really hope Faldo doesn't die. I really hope he makes it to become the chief of his tribe.
Hey, no, you have to. If he's doing too much damage, you know.
Yeah, I as a DM, I have to do, you know, as I have to put my eyes on the perspective of the enemy and decide who needs to go out. I will be doing that. It's just,
Wait, do we have any potions?
no, you don't have any potions of healing. So you guys gotta play this really carefully. The only source of healing you'll have is right now at this moment is Noodle's character has a healer's kit. She can do first aid.
Do Drows have their own healing, like because they're the army, they should have their own.
Oh, they have healing magics. They have healers. They have.
Good thing we have a thief. Good thing we have Marlin. Then perfect.
Yeah, but you know he hasn't spec'd in the stealth. He only spec'd in the sleight of hand. And even then, not as much.
Yeah, but there's gonna be corpses here, right? In this battlefield.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
There will be.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
This was a good RP session. You rolled a little bit of dice, mainly perception checks.
Yeah, we shot some dice, you know.
If you ever want to, like, you know, you have insight, you can ask, hey, I want to insight, and then I'll ask you, what are you trying to glean from them? Like, oh, yeah, are you trying to see if they're lying? Are you trying to see if they're hiding the truth? You know, you can ask for an insight roll. If you're not sure what your character would know, you can ask, oh, would my character know this? And I might tell you, oh, they would know that. Or you might roll that, and I'll tell you to roll intelligence or history or something like that. I tell this to Noodle a lot, but seldom does she make rolls.
I just needed to see if Marlin was a good guy to be around.
I really enjoy you putting in like your own side to the story as well. That puts like burden off of a little bit.
I want Follows character to make sense.
Yes, and every person has the right to do that.
I'm invested in Follow.
I will make I'll do some slight adjustments if it doesn't match, or if there are some slight tweaks. But I'll try to keep like your main thing there.
I'm just broke.
This guy's just broke. He sold out his heist team in Cycles, and
Either
either they're dead because they got executed, or they're in prison.
yeah, either or.
He took the full take of 1,000 gold heist, and he had to
Wait, he did, and he lost it all.
he had to blow it. He had to blow 500 on bribing the drow guards,
Yeah, fuck these guards. I'm not surprised.
and then or be in prison for all of it. And then now he coasted off for a bit, but he got down to 150 gold, had to re-equip and re-heist. I mean, granted, he didn't spend most of it on a hand crossbow that looks way too cool for his bank account.
Right.
Oh, really?
If you,
Can't wait to see this freaking hand crossbow in action.
yeah, man, it's a really cool.
Yeah, it's
hand
under my
crossbow.
globe.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. You were in the voice call when we RP'd him buying it.
I wasn't paying attention. During
Yeah, you weren't. Man, when you see this hand crossbow, you're gonna be jealous.
Because I also have hand crossbow proficiency.
Yeah, but you never have the money to afford it, or nor do you have like, your tribe. They like their bows, their regular bows more, or they just use javelins, rely on their muscle to throw and do range damage. In any case, I'll try to figure out when Noodle is free in the week. If she's not free in the midweek, then we'll come back here on the weekend. Friday we could do Friday at around 6-7, if everyone wants, or we could just do Saturday and Sunday around the same.
I'm fine with whatever time, man. Just if I'm sleeping, just call my phone.
It's up to brother then. I'll let you decide.
As long as it doesn't conflict with gym or project time for this week.
Okay. When do you plan the gym? I'll ask
I'm
good
gonna go
night.
later, 8 p.m.
I mean, you have time to go earlier now. Session's ending. I'm gonna start the stream and send the link so that Noodle can watch.